Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is time for Eating in the Car after having too much coffee. Back in the car. Hey, the show where we prepare you for the next day to live it to its fullest. We're getting there. It was a long day. I think I have pleurisy or heartburn. One of those things. Pretty sure it's not a heart attack. Either way, it's uncomfortable. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? I hope you're... Well, I just survived a weekend. You're made it through Monday at this point. We're going to prepare you for Wednesday, okay? Wednesday's not a really big day for things. There isn't a food. You are allowed to eat whatever food you want, unless you think maybe one of these, and I'll let you pick, one of these could potentially be a food. But if you eat it, the lab technician that has to go through your sample is going to think you're a child because you've eaten paper. That's a thing. That's a thing. I'm sorry, I have that knowledge in my head, and I have now shared it with you. Lab technicians that deal with stool samples tend to believe that if there is paper in the sample, it came from a child. Maybe it's a bad assumption on their part. Maybe time will tell when I finally tell you what tomorrow is. I've had a lot of weird jobs in my day, and that's one of the things I learned from one of them one day. Anyway, tomorrow, here's what you're going to have to do. It's International Mother Language Day. Kind of like your motherland, your homeland, your origin of where you came from, that language. This is a day for those only English speakers. I would only claim to know English, flat out, despite having many years of Spanish in schooling. I'm not saying they failed me. I can order a beer, but I don't claim to know any other language fluently. And here we are. So, I guess I celebrate my own English tomorrow. And if you perhaps live in a different country than your original country of which you came from, celebrate that language. Talk to us all in that language. It'll be a beautiful cacophony of wondrous things that can happen. So the other one. There's only two. Did I say there was only two? I didn't say there were many. There's only two. Celebrating our mother language. And then it's International Card Reading Day. So I don't know if you're like us. We tend to keep the cards that we get for Christmas and everything. We actually have kind of like this display shelf-ish thing, and then we also have a windowsill that kind of they gather on as well. So that's where they tend to hang out for a season. And then most of them go to the recycling, right? Maybe the picture ones get kept. We've got a box kind of for that. But this is the time to go through a box like that and celebrate all those old cards that you've got. Who sent you Valentine's last year or 18 years ago? Whose family picture looks way different now than it did when that last picture that you find in this box happened. And for some reason, since every day has to have something, you have to have a food of the day. Maybe you consume one of those cards. That's where I was going with that whole thing at the beginning. I'm sorry that's the path that this one went, but that's where we are today, okay? Or tomorrow. We will be in a place where we are not directed to eat a specific food, so we have to improvise, my friends. We have to improvise. Now, there are two types of ways that you can go about this. You can improvise in a sense in which you eat whatever you want, or you stick to the of the days and you eat those old cards. That's I don't make this stuff up. I just report it to you. I'm kind of frightened by what we've started here. But that's where we're going. I think I'm in that first group. I think I will just go ahead and eat whatever tomorrow. But if you, my friend, are the purest of pure, starch must do everything the way that we have dictated and decreed, boy, help your stomach tomorrow. Well, my friends, that's our time. I hope you're happy. I hope you're healthy. Drive safely. We'll catch you on the flip side. See ya.